props. Cops come and try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down. Head underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad, and I'm up in the night too scared. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now do you believe in the unseen? Look, but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
No run. This is Jalen Warren. And a nice run to start out. 6 yards on the first play of the game.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
319.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10.
Right. 258. Over.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Andrew Makuba up from the safety spot to make the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
58.
Off route out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
318. Team right. Number 50. Hey, 88. Inside.
From the gun, Rogers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Rogers.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
18.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11.
Hey, 626. Yeah, Liz. Yeah, Liz.
Working out of the gun, it's Rogers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
158.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Get 300. Get 300. Mike. Inside. Jump out.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, check 26. Over.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Warren. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Eagles nothing.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Here's Warren. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Now Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage And that's it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Yeah, this. Run it. Back north. 26. Inside.
Rodgers. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Cooper DeJean. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. And they'll throw here with Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Out of the pistol, Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
Blue 58.
Throwing, Rodgers. He'll find his big target at Fryermuth. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
26. Inside. Blue 58. Blue 58.
Now Rodgers. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back.
Blue 58. Gun. Jump out. Yeah, this. Screen ID.
Here's Rodgers. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Hey, 88.
Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
26. Inside. 319. J-Mike. 150.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. On fourth down, Steelers send out Corliss Waitman to punt. Back deep, Jahan Dotson. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From his end zone, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
A gain of 21 yards. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Bigsby to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get about 2. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Once again, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley in the ball game. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
180, 180.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. Picked it off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in saran. Swag super cool, blowing strong like a fan. And my chain shining hard, it just gave my neck a tan. Pockets on Popeye 'cause they swole on this spinach. Peachtree swag, you can call me Mr. Lennox. Bottles in my hand, putting on just like cable. Surfing on the sand like a surf. Yeah, that's like the surfing swag. I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf. Now watch me swag, okay. I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf, I swag, swag, surf. Now watch me swag, okay. Swagging in the club, you gon' see me throwing money up. Catch me with a bad chicken, all friends is flying some drinks. We gon' hold them up exotic, what we rolling. They got it, I'm gon' drink it up. I'm always wearing polo, I'm rap for a mascot. Cake on debit, I don't hesitate to cash out. Ain't John Stevenson, the black and blue jag out.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow. 180.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
And that is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On the return, it's Austin. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Blue 58! The 50! Jumbo! Slip again!
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 46. Here's second and 5. Now a give to Warren, running right. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
26. Jumbo!
On third down, Rodgers. And out wide to Warren. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
18.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. This is 3rd and 6. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. On third down, they go with Warren. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jump out!
Rodgers to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down at his own 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get him out of danger, up past the 25.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 28.
On first down, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Wilson on the
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Forced to his right. He's going to run it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A loss of 16 yards on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now here's timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second down, Rodgers. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll get this out to the left flat. A gain there of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's a gain of 16.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the ground, this is Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Rodgers on 1st down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The master of play action, Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Again, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They run with Warren, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
58!
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9.
Green 18! Green 18!
He'll get this line. And the Steelers are looking at a 1st and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
Big time completion right.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Baltimore. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Baltimore. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Steelers' 36.
They'll go to the option on 2nd down. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
At the 7-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
We changed it. Report!
4th down, here's Jackson. Caught out wide. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And his charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
18.
On 2nd down, Warren. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
6, Ravens nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. He'll now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10. That's their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10.
You.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Sending him on the dime. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Worked through his progression, nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5.
That'll be the end of 1 in this AFC North battle. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 2nd and 5. Warren once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready there? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Steelers first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Gainwell trying the right side. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
18. Jump out. Take 30. 26. Hey, 88. Screen it,
Now Rogers on his 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Austin. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Screen 18.
From the red zone on 1st. It's a screen play to Warren. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Warren here from the gun. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for 2. Has his offense out to do just that.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, flex. Inside. Slip again.
Rogers trying to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
First down.
No, we take
1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
43-yard line.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and sets up 1st and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, what ain't it? Shut up!
Henry can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
What ain't it? Hey, middle. Shut up!
From the gun, Jackson. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Galley, 319!
He's back to throw. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
319!
Run from Warren here to start the 3rd. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Back north. 319! 319!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Running left, it's Gainwell. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
They stick with Gainwell. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying the left side with Warren. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Roquan Smith, again an All-Pro last season, there for the tackle. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Go to 50. Hey, you block 319. Hey, 88.
They'll go again with Warren. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
All set to go now from the 35.
319.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
319.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
258.
The Steelers calling their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
258. Hey, black. Back north. Hey, take 26.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Get 300. Inside.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down.
18. Jump out. 26. Come. Jimmy.
Back to throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
This is Henry on second. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Looking quickly here.
And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, and they go back to Henry. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens facing a 5-point deficit. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. 180. What a shot. Hey.
Changing it up here, Jackson. That pass pulled in by Henry. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the pistol, Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey.
They look to throw it. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
180.
Here he is to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
180. What is it on? Middle. Yeah. You.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Henry
does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they win his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys, security blanket. Whether he's designed read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. Setting up to pass. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, you put more dime defenders on the field, and what you really see are so many more eyes. Remember, as a quarterback, you drop back, and you love to see those linebackers. You love to see base defense. But you get those DBs on the field, and it feels like everybody's looking at you, and it can lead to takeaways just like that.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals.
Man, I got this right. My head match in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head match in my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, big polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in saran.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Flush out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They've got first down here from the 36. Allen setting up play action. Getting out to his left. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained in a play like that. Go for a big game.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now we'll give to Warren, coming right. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. He's got to gain a 6 there. Looking T.J. Sanders there on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it, 2nd and 4. A give right side to Gainwell. Behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
26.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. They'll couple together a yard there. That was T.J. Sanders on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
We are going. Look at the 8. Look again.
A give left side to Johnson. He has room past the 25. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Inside. Stand on it. 18.
Again, this is Johnson. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
18.
Line up the design keeper. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Johnson goes up and over for the touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Rodgers has his guys set, looking to tack on two to that touchdown.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Has it up to 2, and he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 from the 32. A give left side to Wood. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Firing quickly as Rodgers completes. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain on the play. And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First down at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st down. Here's Lamar. Complete. Derrick Henry. And they get this down to the 28. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying down the middle with Henry. He cuts it back right. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On 2nd down, Warren. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Get 300. Take 30.
Warren once more. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No. 258. Easy.
They'll go again with Warren. A solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the first set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's still going at the 30. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Green 18.
Warren running between the tackles. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
It's now 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Green 18. Hey, take 26.
They'll run now with Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
58.
Trying the left side with Warren. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Jump! Green 18.
Again, the give to Warren. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Complete at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Hill now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense to the line fast. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down throw for Jackson. He'll get this to Henry. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
They go play fake with Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they haul
haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And the Ravens first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. From the red zone now. Those caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
6:30. 2:58. Wide left.
To the air on first down. Rogers. And this one is launched downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Gun. Come to 50. Hey, you block over here. Callie, front left, Callie.
Looking to throw. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Plant. Get 58.
The final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starts with a quick throw, left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Rogers to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep down the right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Green 18. Teammate. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Go to 50. Jump out.
Now Rogers on his 3rd and short. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, or to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
On 1st down, Warren. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
258.
A pistol snap. Rogers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Green 18.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
On 1st, it's Warren again. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he's short of 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Over. Yeah, Liz. Green 18. Look at you.
They'll hand it off to Warren. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Hey, take 26. Take 30.
They'll run with Ward. He's going to be short of that goal line, bro, but not of the mark. They've got first and goal. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
14. Steelers 12. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. Big trouble now when the ball is out. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
Recovered by the offense.
Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
On first and 10, it's Henry. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on it. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens up by just a couple of points. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Man in motion, headed right. They give here to the motion man. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 37-yard line.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. There's a dive up the middle. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He's back to throw. It's his running back. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens go up by 8 at the end. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. On the return, here comes Austin. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
We are going blue 58.
Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Now the Ravens are going to use the 1st of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10.
319, go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, black.
Rodgers from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And this stays a 2-score game.